In all, 14 questions were given from the section coordinate geometry related to straight lines. These 14 questions have appeared in the JEE Main January 2024 session. We have already covered the first 10 questions. In this video, we cover the last 4 questions from the section straight lines. This question has appeared in the JEE Main examination held on 31st January 2024 in the second shift. The given question is, let A with coordinates a comma b, b 3 comma 4 and c minus 6 comma minus 8 respectively denote the centroid, circumcenter and the orthocenter of a triangle. Then the distance of the point P with coordinates 2a plus 3 comma 7b plus 5 from the line 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0 measured parallel to the line x minus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. We are given 3 points and we are also given that these 3 points respectively denote the centroid, circumcenter and the orthocenter of a triangle. Then from this information, what you have to find is A and B. After finding the A and B, you have to find the distance of the point P with coordinates 2a plus 3 comma 7b plus 5 from this line measured parallel to this line. Agreed? Right. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Recall the following results. The first result says the orthocenter, centroid and circumcenter of a triangle are collinear. So, C, the orthocenter, A, the centroid, B, the circumcenter, they are collinear for any triangle. Second, the centroid A divides the line joining the orthocenter C and circumcenter B in the ratio 2:1 internally. That's what we have. With this information, use the section formula and find the coordinates A comma B. So using the section formula, A comma B, the coordinates of capital A is equal to 2 times 3 plus 1 times minus 6 by 2 plus 1, comma 2 times 4 plus 1 times minus 8 by 2 plus 1. And if you compute, this is 0, this is also equal to 0. So this is 0 comma 0. So A comma B is equal to 0 comma 0 will imply A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. Right. Now, having obtained the values of A and B, the coordinates of P will be 2A plus 3 comma 7B plus 5. Put A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. This is the point P with coordinates 3 comma 5. Now, required to find the distance of this point P 3 comma 5 from the line L1, we call it 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0, measured parallel to the line L2, we call it as L2, x minus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. So the problem reduced to this one. So this is what we have done so far. Right. This is P with the coordinates 3, 5. This is L1, 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. Required to find the distance of this point P from this line L1 parallel to the line L2. So this is L2. So parallel to it you have to find. So the slope of the line L2, the equation of the line L2 is x minus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is m is equal to 1 by 2. Why we are finding the slope? Because we want to measure, we want to find the distance of this point P from this line measured parallel to it. Therefore, you have to find out a line through P parallel to L2. For that, we must know the slope. So the equation of the line L, we call it as line L, through P with coordinates 3, 5 parallel to L2 is given by y minus 5 is equal to m times x minus 3. So parallel lines will have this same slopes. Therefore, m is equal to 1 by 2 we substitute, and this is the line L. So this is the point Q, and the distance between P and Q you have to find out. So put m is equal to 1 by 2 and simplify. You will get the equation of the line L as 2y minus x is equal to 7. Agreed. Agreed. So now let Q be the point of intersection of L and L1. L is this one and L1 is this one. So Q is this one. So find out the coordinates of Q, then find the distance between P and Q. So solving these two lines L and L1, we get the coordinates of Q as minus 13 by 7, 18 by 7. Now the distance between P and Q we want, and that will be the distance of the point P from the line L1 measured parallel to L1. Measured parallel to L2. The distance of P 3, 5 from the line L1 measured parallel to L2. Agreed. Now the distance P 3, 5 from the line L1 measured parallel to the line L2 is PQ. Use the distance formula. Use the distance formula. And that is 3 minus half minus 13 by 7. 3 plus 13 by 7 whole square under the square root of plus 5 minus 18 by 7 whole square. Right. Now simplify. You will get 17 root 5 by 7. Let's look at our options. Our answer 17 root 5 by 7 appears against option 2. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 2. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. Now let's now get into the next question. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 31st January 2024 in the second shift. The given question is A, let capital A with coordinates minus 2, minus 1, B 1, 0, C alpha, beta, and D gamma, delta be the vertices of a parallelogram ABCD. If the line C lies on 2x minus y is equal to 5 and the point D lies on 3x minus 2y is equal to 6, then the value of modulus of alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta is equal to. It is a numeric value type question. Right. We are given A, B, C, D. They are given to be the vertices of a parallelogram ABCD, and C and D contains alpha, beta and gamma, delta. Right. You are further given that this point C, that is alpha, beta, lies on this line, and the point D, that is gamma, delta, lies on the other line. Right. With this much of data information, you have to find out the values of alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and find out modulus of alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Yes, that is the question. Given A, B, C, D are the vertices of a parallelogram ABCD and the coordinates are shown here. So, this is the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Right. So, you have to find out alpha, beta, gamma, delta. So, now we recall a result. Let E be the point of intersection of these diagonals. First diagonal AC, the second is DB. We recall that this is E. So, AC, BD, the intersection is E. And we recall that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So, therefore, E bisects AC and therefore, E will be the midpoint. Use the midpoint formula and find a relation. So, and E bisects DB and use the midpoint formula for E. So, now E bisects AC. The coordinates of E will be midpoint formula alpha plus minus 2, that is alpha minus 2 by 2 plus beta plus minus 1 by 2, beta minus 1 by 2. E bisects BD in a similar fashion. You will get gamma plus 1 by 2, comma, delta plus 0 by 2. Right, we got. And they must be equal because the coordinates of E is here, the coordinates of E. So, therefore, they must be equal. So, if you equate this one, then you will get alpha minus 2 by 2 is equal to gamma plus 1 by 2. Secondly, beta minus 1 by 2 is equal to delta by 2. So, simplify. You will get alpha minus gamma is equal to 3 from these two. Call this as equation 1. Beta minus delta is equal to 1. Call this equation 2 using this one. So, you got a relationship like this. And we have to find, our goal is to find alpha, beta, gamma, delta. We have not used all the data that is given. So, these two, C lies on this line and D lies on this line, are to be used. And from that, you have to find out the values of alpha, beta, gamma, delta and find modulus of alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. So, these are the two relations what we have. Now, we use this fact. Given C is alpha comma beta, lies on this line 2x minus 5 is equal to 2x minus y is equal to 5. Agreed. So, alpha comma beta satisfies this equation. Substitute. You will get 2 alpha minus beta is equal to 5. Call this as the equation 3. Further, you are given. So, this is the line, the C line so on. Right. Now, given E, gamma comma delta lies on this line. So, substitute gamma comma delta in this equation. Then you will get 3 gamma minus 2 delta is equal to 6. Call this as the equation 4. So, this is how it is. Agreed. Agreed. Now, here are 4 equations and 4 unknowns alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and it's not difficult to solve them. Solving 1, 2, 3 and 4 we get. So, I will show you how we have solved. So, for the first equation will give you alpha is equal to gamma plus 3. The second equation will give you beta is equal to delta plus 1. Take these values of alpha and beta and substitute in 3. So, then 3 will imply 2 times alpha, 2 times gamma plus 3 minus beta minus of in brackets delta plus 1 is equal to 5. Simplifying, you will get 2 gamma minus 3 delta is equal to 0. Agreed. Call this as the relation 5. So, now fourth equation and fifth equation are two equations in two unknowns, gamma, delta. So two equations, two unknowns, we can very easily solve. So solving 4 and 5, we'll get gamma is equal to minus 6 and delta is equal to minus 12. So take this gamma is equal to minus 6, alpha can be found out. Alpha will be equal to minus 6 plus 3 minus 3. And beta will be equal to delta plus 1. Delta is minus 12 plus 1, that is equal to minus 11. So solving 1, 2, 3 and 4, we get alpha is minus 3, beta is minus 11, gamma is minus 6 and delta is minus 12. Therefore, modulus of alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta is equal to modulus of minus 3, minus 11, minus 6, minus 12. That is equal to modulus of minus 32. That is equal to 32. So therefore, the answer to this question is 32. It is a integer type question. Therefore, the answer is 32. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and it is definitely an easy question. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. Let's now move to the next question. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 1st February 2024 in the second shift. Let ABC be an isosceles triangle in which A is at minus 1 comma 0. Angle A is 2 pi by 3. AB is equal to AC and B is on the positive x-axis. If BC is 4 times root 3 and BC intersects the line y is equal to x plus 3 at alpha comma beta, then beta to the power of 4 by alpha square is. We are given ABC is an isosceles triangle. The coordinates of A are given. Angle A is given. AB is equal to AC because it is isosceles. And B is on the positive x-axis. You are given BC is equal to 4 root 3. And the line B, it is given BC intersects this line y is equal to x plus 3 at alpha comma beta. Required to find the value of beta to the power of 4 by alpha square. Let's now discuss the solution of this problem in detail. That's our given question. We have ABC is an isosceles triangle and we are given A with coordinates minus 1 comma 0. It's on the x-axis. You are given B is on the positive axis. Because B is on the positive axis, let us say the coordinates of B as small b comma 0. B must be positive. Small b must be positive. And angle A is given to be 2 pi by 3. Because it is isosceles triangle, it is given to you AB is equal to AC. We say, let us say, the side AB will be called as small c because it is opposite to angle C, therefore it is denoted by C. AB is equal to AC, therefore it is equal to C, say. Let's look at the diagram. X-axis, y-axis, and A minus 1 comma 0, B with coordinates b comma 0. This is the side AB. Angle A 2 pi by 3. ABC is an isosceles triangle. AB is equal to AC is equal to C. Agreed. Now angle B. Now AB is equal to AC. Therefore, the angles opposite to them are also equal. And we have already taken angle A is 2 pi by 3. So they must be pi by 6 and pi by 6. Agreed. And C is AB. So C is equal to B plus 1. Agreed. Given BC is equal to A is equal to 4 root 3. We use the sine rule. Then it will be A by sine A is equal to C by sine C. C by sine C. Angle A is 2 pi by 3. Angle C is pi by 6. So simplifying, you will get 4 root 3 by sine 2 pi by 3 is root 3 by 2 is equal to 2C, because sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So solving, C is equal to 4. When C is equal to 4, C is equal to B plus 1. So B plus 1 must be 4. When B plus 1 is equal to 4, B is equal to 3. Therefore, the coordinates of capital B are 3, 0. Observe that BC, this BC, this line, makes an angle pi minus pi by 6 with the positive direction of the x-axis. Agreed. Therefore, the slope of this BC must be tan of pi minus pi by 6. The slope is MBC is tan of pi minus pi by 6, that is minus tan pi by 6, that is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So the equation of BC can be found out. So it is a line passing through B comma 0, where B is 3. And the slope is minus 1 by root 3. So y minus 0 is equal to MBC into x minus 3. And that's equal to minus 1 by root 3 into x minus 3. Solving, simplifying, we'll get root 3y plus x is equal to 3. That is the equation of BC. Let's continue in the next slide. We got the equation of BC now. Now, the point of intersection of this BC and y is equal to x plus 3. It is given to be alpha comma beta. So take these two equations and solve for x and y. This first equation, second equation, and y is equal to x plus 3, substitute in the first equation. You will get this. From this you will get y is equal to 6 by root 3 plus 1. Take this y is equal to 6 by root 3 plus 1 and substitute x is equal to y minus 3. X is equal to y minus 3. X is equal to y minus 3. Right. Substitute y value 6 by under the square root of root 3 plus 1 minus 3. Simplify, you will get 3 into 1 minus root 3 by root 3 plus 1. Right. So the x value we know, the y value we know, and they are intersecting at alpha comma beta. Therefore, alpha is equal to x and beta is equal to y. So given the point of intersection is alpha comma beta, therefore alpha is equal to 3 into 1 minus root 3 by root 3 plus 1. Beta is equal to 6 by root 3 plus 1. So required to find beta to the power of 4 by alpha square. So beta to the power of 4 by alpha square. Beta to the power of 4 is 6 to the power of 4 by root 3 plus 1 to the power of 4 multiplied by 1 by alpha square, that is 3 square, 9 into 1 minus root 3 square in the denominator, and in the numerator root 3 plus 1 whole square. And this blue one, when you simplify, you will get this red one. So how do we get it? So this blue one we have taken and rationalized properly, and we got the answer root 3 plus 1 to the power of 4 by 2 square. And this root 3 plus 1 whole to the power of 4 cancels both numerator and denominator. It will be 6 to the power of 4 by 9 into 2 square, that is 36. The answer to this question is 36. This is again an integer type question. Therefore, the answer is 36. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. And this question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 1st February 2024 in the second shift. The lines L1, L2, L20 are distinct. For n is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 10, all the lines L to n minus 1 are parallel to each other. That means L1, L3, L5 and L19. These are the 10 questions which are odd indexed lines. They are parallel to each other. And all the lines L to n, that is L2, L4, L6 and L20, they pass through a given point P. That means they are concurrent and the point of concurrency is P. The maximum number of points of intersection of pairs of lines from the set consisting of L1, L2, L3, L20 is equal to. You have to find out the maximum number of points of intersection of the pairs of lines from this set consisting of all those 20 lines. Let's now discuss the solution of this problem in detail. Right. We have 20 distinct lines L1, L2, L3, L4, L20. Let capital S be the set of all those lines L1, L2, L3, L4, etc., L19, L20. Let S1 be all those lines which are odd indexed lines, that is L1, L3, L19. S2 is the lines which are even indexed lines L2, L4, L20. Clearly, S is the union of these two sets and there is nothing common between S1 and S2. Great. Given 10 lines of S2, L2, L4, L20 are concurrent at a point P. So, L2, L4, L6, etc., L18, L20, they are concurrent at a point P. They intersect, all of them, they intersect at one point only, no others, no other points. Agreed. 10 lines of S1, L1, L3, L19 are parallel to each other. So, no two of them intersect. No two of these S1 will intersect. They are all parallel. So, let's check S1, L1. So, L1 intersects each one of these L2, L4, L20 at exactly one point. Therefore, L1 intersects these lines at 10 points. L2, 10 points. L3, 10 points, etc. L17, 10 points. L19, 10 points. So, note that each line of S1 intersects each line of S2 at exactly one point. Therefore, the number of points of intersection of pairs of lines L intersection M, where L comes from S1 and M comes from S2, is N of S1 multiplied by N of S2. N of S1 multiplied by N of S2. This should be N of S2. That is 10 into 10, that is equal to 100. Agreed. Now the student will stop here. 100 points plus one more point P, the 101 points. Therefore, the answer is 101 point and the answer is correct. But I want to show you, see, how to show this 101 logically. That is, rigorously, how do you show? Right. We have S, S1, S2. S is the union of these two and S1 intersection S2 is empty. Let I be the set of points of intersection of the pairs of the lines S, required to find N of I. That is, I is equal to the set of all L intersection M. L and M comes from S and L not equal to M. This is L intersection M, where L and M belong to S1 union S2. This is equal to the set consisting of L intersection M, L and M both from S1 union. The set consisting of L intersection M, L from S1 and M from S2 union. The set consisting of L intersection M, L and M both from S2. Now, note that L intersection M, LM belongs to S1. That set is empty because the lines of S1 are parallel. And the third one, L intersection M, LM belongs to S2, consisting of a single point because the lines of S2 are concurrent at P. Therefore, I will be equal to, the first one is empty, union. The second one is written here, union. The third one is singleton set P. So, n of I is equal to n of this set plus n of P. N of the singleton P is 1. So, this will be n of this one plus n of P is 1. And n of this one is 10 into 10. Because L from S1 and M from S2, we have already seen n of S1 into n of S2. That is 10 into 10. This is plus 1, 1 and 1. So, n of I is this. That's how rigorously you can show that it is 1 and 1. That is the argument. And the answer to this question is the integer type. Therefore, the answer is 1 and 1. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. So, in this video, we have covered 4 questions from the chapter Coordinate Geometry. They are related to the subsection straight lines. These questions have appeared in the JEE Main January 2024 session. I am sure that you have understood all these 4 questions and their solutions. I wish you all the best. Thank you.